You need to shut your mouth and stop telling people about your goals. And believe me when I say it will make it 15 times easier for you to actually achieve them. Listen, about 3 years ago, I was telling everyone about my goals. And guess what? I have never achieved them. And that's exactly because I was so open about my goals with everyone. So I will explain everything in this video, but if you want to avoid being laughed at and just making an idiot out of yourself, you want to watch this video, right? Believe me. So let's start. The thing is that I was too confident, and as I said, I was telling about my goals to everyone, and so I was so confident that I could make like 90k in the next 30 days because I was still a kid and like I was watching all those uh, YouTubers that were essentially lying. Like you cannot do that without any skill, and like everyone was claiming about you can make X amount of money in the next 3 days or something like this, but I did not even have any kind of skill that I could monetize, right? And so every single time I just failed at achieving any of those goals. Okay, I just failed miserably because I did not understand how everything works, how I should approach things, right? So yeah, I just failed. And the thing is, normally it would be just a lesson for me, right? And I would just learn and then uh, essentially move on with my life. That's how I would work. That's how I would operate. But this time it wasn't that easy because since I told everyone about my goals, people were asking about the progress what I was doing, right? And some of them were asking out of the genuine curiosity that like they just wanted to know like actually if I'm really doing it because like if someone claims that they will make like 90k in the next 30 months, right? It is especially at the age of like 14. I wasn't 14 back then, but like especially at a young age, most of the people will just laugh at them, and that's what happened in my case, right? But some people will actually be curious about it, and like they will start asking questions. And so, as I said, some people were asking out of the pure curiosity about my progress, but the majority of people were just laughing at me, and like they were asking, and they were acting as if they are actually curious, but everyone knows how it went, right? How it works, and all of that stuff. And so it wasn't just a lesson for me. Every single failure was not only, I mean, it was supposed to be just a lesson, but because I told everyone about my goals and like everyone was making fun of me, I just started doubting myself and I kept losing faith in myself. I was like, I had this kind of mindset that if I say something, it's impossible for me. If I say that I will, I don't know, work out 5 times a week, it is impossible for me. But I was just thinking that cannot keep up with my own word. I just can't do that, right? I was feeling like it only because I told about my goals to everyone. Right now, I changed essentially, and uh, I stopped telling about my goals to literally every single person that I knew. And right now, how the situation is that some of my friends, some of my closest friends, have no idea about my goals, right? I only now tell about my goals to the people that I'm trying to work with, okay? Even my parents, even though right now I'm in my mom's office essentially, she doesn't know what I'm doing right here. Like she just thinks that I mean, I always tell that I'm going to do some kind work on some kind of projects of mine, right? And that's what she knows. But like, not many people actually know that I do have this YouTube channel, for example. Even less people know that I'm trying to run an agency, okay? That I'm trying to do anything. I know that right now I just told you, my goals essentially, but it's just not how it works. Like you won't simply come back to this video and ask me about the result and all of that stuff. And even if I can tell you right now that I'm actually succeeding with it, so like you can't do anything to me right now. So yeah, uh, I stopped telling people about my goals, about what I'm working on. I just always keep saying but I'm working on my own projects. Okay, and what that changed is, no one even asks me about the progress, right? Because they like there's no one to make fun of me right now. And so right now, even if I fail, even if I can't do something, I don't take it personally as I was doing it before when I was telling about my goals to everyone. I just don't take it personally. I'm always just trying to extract failures out of my extract lessons out of my failures. Sorry, and by doing so, I'm able to just learn and move on with my life right after failing, and that's how it should work essentially. I'm not taking it personally. I'm not doubting myself. I'm not losing faith in myself anymore because I know that it was just a failure. Okay, no problem. No one saw that. No one saw that. I can just act kind of like it didn't happen. I did not promise anything to anyone. So like I'm good, right? And I can just move on with life. I can keep pushing. Essentially, I can keep trying new things. I can keep, just trying new things without really getting discouraged, right? Because the worst thing that you can do is, as I said, like tell everyone about your goals and like, people majority of the times will just come to you and say, hey, how's your progress and all that stuff, and they will kind of seem like they actually care about it. And the worst thing that you can do right then is reply like, "Yo, I'm actually good. Like, it's going good. Like, probably I know it's like 10 days left for me until I hit this 30-day mark, and I still haven't made a dime out of my work. But like, yeah, something will change, and like the last week will be huge, and yeah, I will make tons of money and all of that stuff." That's not really how it works. Like, don't do that. Don't really say anything. Like, there's also this rule from psychology that if you tell about your goals to 3 different people, you essentially just start believing that you already achieved it, and so you won't really be working as hard as you should towards achieving this goal. So definitely avoid that. Just remember to not like shut your mouth. Really, just as the title says, as I said in the very beginning of this video, shut your mouth. It will like try to just sit down and think about all the benefits that you will have from telling about your goals to everyone. There are no benefits of that, really. No, not a single benefit, actually. So yeah, you'll have saved a lot of brain power, a lot of mental energy, a lot of faith, a lot of confidence if you just shut your mouth and not tell anyone about your goals, right? Yeah. So that was the message from me. You can let me know in the comments if it was valuable for you. I would like to know that, because if I knew that before, that I do not really, that I just should shut my mouth and just not tell anyone about my goals, I would be in a whole lot different place. I can tell you that, right? Yeah. So again, let me know if that was valuable. If it was and you are new here, you can subscribe to the channel. You can join our free community. Link is in the description. Other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.